That one I got. Definitely bigger than the other one, I think. Alright, welcome back everybody. We're going to do this kind of quick because I don't know how much I'm actually going to be able to fish. I came back to a body of water that I used to fish all the time when I wanted a good topwater bite. And I don't know if you guys can see it. The entire lake is overgrown with weeds. And I have to watch my trolling motor here because they keep getting stuck in it. I haven't even left the boat launch yet. Needless to say, I'm going to be cleaning out my trolling motor after today, but I'm going to still see if I can get some topwater action. I have a frog tied on, and yeah, there are some very large fish in this lake. It's just now I don't know if they're even accessible. It used to be like just an unpressured lake that was really good for big fish, and now it's unpressured because I'm sure nobody's fishing it. So wish me luck. Hopefully I can catch some giants and yeah, not ruin my trolling motor. Wish me luck. Okay, like I said, I got a frog tied on because you got cheese and weeds. And yeah, I don't know exactly. I guess I'm just gonna fish all the open spots. Saw a crazy bass attack right by shore over here from something big. Let's see if I can get his attention before I blow away here. Oh. I had the bigger one that was over there. I didn't hook him. Oh! I can't hook him, he's probably too small. Never mind, that one got it. Not tiny. Oh! Also not hooked the best. That was like a 2. I think there was more than one over there. I think there's more than one sitting over here because I'm seeing more than one swirl at a time. Pretty sure they're not just all bluegills in the shallows. Got to reteach myself how to fish topwater. Oh, I think there's like 3 or 4 bass over here. That was a better one. That dude crushed it. And he's not little. There's the first healthy one of the day. Thanks, dude. That was cool. He crushed that bait. Okay. So let's see if there's any more. I literally casted within like 3 inches of the shoreline over here, and I watched like 6 different bass come from different directions to come towards my bait. So that was just one of them. That's too much fun. Top water is never gonna get old. Let's see if there's any more over there. I think the key is gonna be good pauses, because that dude crushed it when I let it pause on the edge of that weed mat. I saw one surface over here, way back on the other side of these lily pads. Wasn't paying attention. That guy is not giving up on it. Went after it like 3 or 4 times. Will he do it again? That's what's fun about top water, is when you get active fish and they just relentlessly go after it. And they come back for the 4th time. You probably should have given up after 3. Little guy will learn. Maybe he'll be smarter. But that was fun. Hopefully you guys could see all that. Well, I did just catch another one over here off this weed mat, but I wasn't recording. So back-to-back frog fish right around these weeds tells me that we're gonna have some extra ones around. The one I just caught was super skinny though, so I'm hoping to find some moderately bigger fish, but we'll find out what exists. But I'm happy to know they are kind of just spread around and I don't have to worry about fishing this entire lake here. Because yeah, going through the middle of the swampy stuff is not what I was looking forward to doing here. Pretty sure I just saw another one come from the other side of these weeds. Okay, I'm hearing giant blow-ups behind me, so I'm gonna leave these outer fish alone for a minute here. Oh yeah, there was definitely one over here. As soon as the frog hit, seen some ripples headed towards it. Let's see if he'll eat it. I swear this is an addiction. This might be an addiction. I wait all the time just for the fact that I can go fish some topwater frog fish. Comment below. You guys need to comment below. Who else frog fishes? Like, who else loves to just wait? Well, not wait, but who else gets excited for the time that the fish start pounding frogs? Yeah, now I'm on a mission to see how many I can get today. Wish me luck. I want to get a 5-pounder or bigger. If I can get a 5-pounder, I will be ecstatic, because we don't have those here. That was a fish. He just kind of slurped it down. It's like six or seven. Where are your giant relatives? That's what I am looking for. I'm hoping I just run into one of the freaks that happens to be cruising shore looking for some bait fish. That dude was in that tree. Can I get him out? Come on, up. Oh, that might be a 5. At least a 4. Oh man, that dude was in that tree. Well, I'm glad I decided to come play in the cheese. I knew I'd find one at least. I'm hoping I find a dozen. I'm gonna weigh this thing. I think it's 4, but like right frame, if it was full, like maybe the fall, could be a 5. I don't know, I haven't caught one yet. In the state of Wisconsin, those are pretty elusive, so let's weigh this thing, see what it is. I mean, that's a big bass in this state. Almost 4. 3.72. Either way, this guy makes me happy. All right, let's get it back. Like I was saying, that thing was like, so you can't tell, but this is only like a foot of water, and it goes all the way back to this reed line right here, and then you have that tree, and I watched that fish shoot out of there to here, probably like 30 feet, 25, 30 feet, and no hesitation. And that thing was just healthy, like built right. So close to 4. I should have measured the length on that thing. I'm trying to get an understanding of like what builds a 4 or 5 pound bass in this state, in this area. I gotta see if I can show you guys this. This dude just came cruising up on me. I'm hoping he doesn't find any of my frogs. That's about a 30, probably a 31 inch, 32 inch bass, or northern. That's a big fish that I don't need finding my frog. Hopefully he's keeping himself occupied with all the other bait fish. Yeah, hopefully I'm watching that pike closely. Hopefully he stays over that way in the open, and my bass are in the thick stuff. Sometimes you get an unlucky thing and that fish will come up through the weeds and smoke your frog. I got a couple of them, but I just reminded myself I was supposed to go buy a couple new ones for this season, and I didn't do it yet. Thanks for the reminder, Toothy. All right, let's keep going. That dude came out of something so thick and nasty that it makes me just want to cast every little thing all the way down the shoreline. I mean, I got a lot of shoreline to fish. Can't go fish the main lake because it's so weedy, but I mean, if 4 or 5 pounders are going to come from 10 feet from shore, I'm going to go fish the shorelines. Like I said before, comment below if you like frog fishing and topwater fishing. This is too much fun. Like, I wasn't gonna fish, and then I didn't. You guys didn't see it. I made a couple of casts from the shoreline, and I actually caught one right away. So I was like, I guess I'll put the boat in and just cruise the shoreline and see if I can get anything and not have to go cruise through the weeds and worry about wrecking my motor or anything like that. So I'm excited. Let's go catch some bigger ones. If that fish was like 2 inches longer, it would have been a 5. Well, maybe 3 inches longer. But I'm excited. I want to catch my personal best, and that's over 5 pounds in Wisconsin. So, all right, wish me luck. Let's go catch some more frog eaters. Like I always do, I'll try to list everything I'm using today below in the description. And if you're new here, do me a favor, subscribe. We're trying to grow this channel real big, and the only way that's going to happen is if everybody that's made it to this point is subscribed. You guys can use discount code DWS10 for all orders off of tunedupcustoms.com. This is my 710 medium heavy. This is it's like a light musky rod from Tuned Up. You have to request this specifically. I don't think they have it advertised on their website. So give them a call, do that, use code DWS10, and yeah. Let's have some more fish. Before I get too far from it, there's this little grass hump over here. Although I did just have that recollection of the fact that there's probably northern pike out around here. So less open water fishing, more tight to weed lines and stuff like that. It was a fish. This dude just came up and slurped it. I had no idea. Skinny. Go eat some real food. Surprise. I wasn't sure I was gonna get any out off the weed lines like that. And again, that wasn't like, you guys can see, that's not a super built fish. And he was just sitting out in the open. Apparently not getting himself enough food. Mile long cast because I saw a circle out there. Got a big fish following it. Hopefully it's not that northern pike. Got whatever it is. I was zoning out looking at my trolling motor. Oh, that's a good bass. It's a healthy little guy. That guy's got some more food in him, at least. Yeah, he was just out along that weed line out there. Man, I have so much to fish now. Ooh, see how many fish I can catch today. What is that, like 8 or 9? Somebody keep tabs below for me. Count how many fish I've caught. So apparently there are fish out on your typical hard lily pad lines, and they are feeding. Oh. There was a big one underneath the pad group back there. I don't think I hooked him at all. Let's see if I can get him to bite. Oh, that's a terrible cast though. If he bites it in those pads, I don't think I get him out. Looks like there's a couple of them actually on the way in here. See if I can get one of them to go. Actually, it looks like there's a lot of fish in the pads. Find out if we can get them to go. And if I can get them out of there if they do go. Especially if they're big. I definitely got to find a way to get into that middle area. Because I feel like some of those pad groups out there probably have some monsters. Oh, like that one. That was a big fish. I could see him from here. Oh, yeah, I'm too far away. There's a tip for you guys. If you're missing hook sets because you got really good casting, like this stuff will cast this little frog a country mile. Problem is you can't necessarily set the hook when they're that far away. So I'm gonna have to find my way in to this stuff so that I can fish those little nooks and crannies over there and actually get those fish out of it. So first I'm gonna fish the rest of this stuff by shore here and then work my way to that. Oh. Okay, somehow I ripped to the other side of the lake, putting that on the fact that I have that motor. Found another spot that's kind of clear. Don't see any fish though, so that could be a problem, but we will see if there's any big ones over here. Oh. Came over to this really hard to get to area, and there's some open runs cut in it, and I just had a really good one come up. The boat is gonna be dirty today. I'm hoping there's a bunch of them hanging out by these clear patches. It'd make bringing them in a lot easier. Now I heard one over here. Oh, I think I seen where he was. Back further. Looked pretty big. Oh, mile-long hook sets. Got to remember to give them a minute. Thought I landed by one, but I don't know how much these guys are moving, chasing food. See if I can get this guy over here to come back. Oh, he almost pulled the rod out of my hand. Oh, that's funny. He had it. I just didn't have him. I couldn't even give him like slack or time because he was pulling the rod down. That one's a big one too. Give that other one a break for a second. I just saw one move over here. One thing about lily pad fishing, it's kind of frustrating, is trying to figure out if they got it good, like they're pulling it down, or if they just like moved it. All right, let's see if he'll come up for a third. I definitely just went across the top of his back because he moved. Oh. I don't know if you guys can see that one. That dude jumped like 2-3 feet out of the pads with it. I thought for sure he had it. Wonder if he'll come back. I've noticed over the years if they put like their whole effort into getting it, a lot of times they won't come back. I think it's like they use up all their energy. But they definitely are feeding in the pads, so that's good news. Oh, that was a pike, I'm guessing. Because if that wasn't a pike, that would have been the biggest bass I've ever seen here. We got any slices? Oh, that might have been a giant bass. That was crazy. That's the blow up I'm looking for, but I like to connect. That one I got. Definitely bigger than the other one, I think. Oh, that might be the one. Persistence always pays off. I need to contact these guys, just say, throw me like 50 of these frogs. You guys want to pick up this frog right here. This thing has caught me a lot of fish. It's caught me a lot of big fish. So I'm gonna list it down in the description. I'm gonna list it down in the description like I do with everything else I have. And yeah, I'm gonna weigh this thing and see what we got here. It's pretty big. Oh, that's another healthy fish, but this one's just a little bit bigger. Bigger frame. 352. So the other one was technically heavier. This thing has like a bigger body to it. I bet you if this thing just ate a little bit more, we'd be doing different calculations, but I'm gonna let this thing go. Okay, now I'm having fun. So I don't know if that's the same fish. This one came from way over here by the opening. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've had 10 blow-ups over here. Missed 2 of them. I had the one really big one over here. I don't think that's what that one was. It was fighting pretty hard, but it wasn't anywhere near the size of the one that I missed over there. I think the one that I missed over there was probably my 5, unfortunately. But the good thing is I still have a bunch of lily pads I can cover and make a whole bunch more casts. So thumbs up for, this is just one of those fun days. I love coming out just slamming fish. Yeah, we're just gonna keep setting hooks. This is a fun day. I love days like this. Comment below. Do you guys love it when you can just get out and slam topwater? All right, let's go catch some more. Okay, well, that guy came from over here where I had my first like 3 or 4 blow-ups. I don't think they were all him. I think there might be a few fish over here. Definitely gonna fan cast this area before I move. Oh, there was another one. So there are a few of them over here. I would have like 8 to 10 fish already if I would have missed none of my hook sets. Wasn't looking, felt the takedown. I'm dragging a bunch of weeds over here. I was debating on pulling my trolling motor up. This dude almost pulled the rod out of my hand. Not a giant, but funny catch regardless. I was in the process of trying to figure out what to do with that mess. All right, now I gotta see if there's any more hiding way back in there. I just made a long cast and twitched it once. Looked down at my trolling motor and my rod just started leaving my hand. Oh, that feels like a good one. That dude hammered it. Not a big fish. Angry, not big. Right attitude, wrong size. Now, if only they would bite like that and be like a 6-pounder. My day would be complete. I think there was 2 of them. That dude just got to it first. That's a good one. Oh no! Oh no! That was a 5. Oh no! Oh my god! All day for that heartbreaker. Oh god, it makes me sick. I thought I had that one. Okay, so I don't know what you've seen last, but it's probably going to be that big, giant heartbreaker. See, this is why I normally fish bigger frogs. Just a heads up, this isn't a giant frog. It's like they're medium size. They make 1 and 2 sizes bigger. It's like an XL. I just don't have any right now because Northern Pike stole them all. But if you do pick them up, if you are specifically targeting bigger fish, get the bigger frog. They have a wider hook gap in them. This one does pretty good if you can really stick it in them. Optimally, you will get them when they're turned away from you, so then it gets the side of their face. Then you get good hookups every time. But that thing jumped out of the water for my frog and freaked me out, and I knew he had it in his mouth because I saw it go in, and then I was like, I got him. Like, it's way in there, and yeah, he threw the hook. Today was a pretty good day regardless, and yeah, if I would have got that, that would have capped it all off. But I don't know, like I said before, somebody, hopefully one of you guys was keeping count. And then yeah, if you're new here, do me a favor, subscribe, Everybody else, hit the like button. And if you're new here, subscribe and hit the like button. It's a stupid thing that YouTube's making everybody do, but I have so many more adventures to film, and yeah, I want to bring you all along. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these ones so far this year, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.